hey, I'm not playing. My agent told me not to play until he get his fee.
Right.
You feel me? Now I got to make a decision where do I ride with my agent or I go play in this game?
You're putting in a tough
situation, right? They don't tell you about that right there. Right. Where the agent's like, hey, don't go play because they ain't paid me yet.
Then you gotta worry about like with the agent on.
With the agent on, is the agent really just mad at them and don't want me to play no more?
Right, because that happens too. And then you don't know what's going on.
You don't know. And half the time the agent got a relationship with them, but he's mad. He's mad at them right now because he ain't got his money. But you don't really know if he got his money or not though, because he can be lying about that.
Right. People don't talk about lying agents.
That's what I'm saying. Then some of these agents,
they looking at
us American like they one step ahead of us, like they can get over on us.
Yes,
like, that's the whole.
Try. Agents feel like we work for them instead of it's like what happens between. Especially you work for me. It's not I work for you.
I don't care where you go, what country you go to, what you can go to be in Europe, South America. When they see us, they think we slow.
They think we dumb.
They think we're dumb, like, but not knowing we've been trained like this, and since we've been yay high, like since we've been kids, like we know when it's some bullshit.
It's some BS.
That ain't right there. I see you, I see you, like they don't.
I know this ain't right, and you're not gonna just tell me otherwise and expect me
to go for it.
Expect me to go for it. They definitely think you can.
It's just a lot of BS.
I feel like that's a learned trait in most countries because, like, especially here. Let's say here, for example, Argentina. Look at the money. Look at the government. Look how much like the money fluctuates, and how much. Look at the situation that happened with dude on the team. Just their relationship with money relates to how their relationship with people. It conspires together. When it comes down to one thing, I'm willing to mistreat you or think that you're slow or find a way that I can get over on you because for some reason we've just been trained to think that I'm better than you. Yeah. They really feel like, yeah, I'm better than you. You make more money than me because you're the black athlete, foreigner, the monkeys. We're here to put on the show. That's really how. That's how they really see it. And but I just see it. That's exactly how it is. It is what it is. But when you start like they try, and then you be like no, and then you stand your ground. Because I always say that like you should never let. It's got to be more than just for the money's sake. You can't let somebody start mistreating you for the money's sake because at the end of the day, that's gonna stick. And then when they do it once. 100,000%, they're gonna try it again, and then it trickles down to every single person. Because I look at after COVID, how many guys is willing to do whatever to just get a job?
Do whatever. They'll come deal with anything.
Take any kind of money,
any kind of treatment, any place to stay. We can be the worst living conditions. Like, hey man, I'm overseas, man. Nah, I'm past that in my career.
Right.
I'm past that. Like
man, honestly, to be like I'm an overseas basketball player, you probably ain't got no bread like that because
if you ain't stacking.
One, what I realize I see a lot when it comes down to players, they don't know how to manage their money.
Not at all.
Call it cultural. We don't know how to manage our money. I'm prime person. I know I mismanaged a lot of money in my career.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Mismanaged. And it feels like you get stuck. Sometimes you get stuck in this loop where you're just going to be starting over every year. And you're like, man, I done had homeboys say, bro, I made 180 or 150 this year. And before the season start, in 3 months time, I'm down to like 15, 20. And it's just like, how?
I done done that every summer.
It's like every summer you're starting over and you're not really building on nothing. And that happens a lot.
I think the older you get, you realize like, all right, I got a few more years to hoop, so I gotta keep most of this. You did like you gotta keep most of it, and you just gotta be disciplined with your money. Like as long as
you gotta think about it. You're 6 years, like you say, you're 6 years, and you feel like, man, I got a couple more years left. But like I'll use me for example. I didn't really start thinking about managing my money and actually picking up books and listening to podcasts and stuff like really changing all that until I was like 31, 32. I'm 33. Like I've only been doing this for like the last year, changing what I'm doing, not trying to be out there, changing the way I'm eating because I'm like, I tricked off a lot of bread, a lot of money, a lot of situations, and I'm like, bro, you won 7 championships. Think about that. This is just how my mindset is. You won 7 championships, but you driving DoorDash right now. And we professional. Like I'm out here saying, I got an amazing career.
You got a resume.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got an amazing career, and it's like, I'm out here driving DoorDash, bro. Just like hanging on to my last 100. Hanging. And it's just like all the things that I've done in my past have led me to this point. Yes, I was hoping, but if you don't focusing on this as well, as far as like your finances and dealing with taxes back at the crib and make sure your home situation's straight, then it's just gonna eat up all of your money, and then you get in these situations.
See, I learned in college. I learned early because I was, and when I first got out, Auburn Junior College, #1 player in the country. I was seeing some money. Like I was, I don't know if it's supposed to be happening, but I was, I was seeing some money, and so it's like I think I told you this story. My senior year, and I'm really having it, but I'm not saving it. Everything come out. I got the shoes, the clothes.
Trust me, boy. I know.
I got. So my older brother, he's having his way too. Like he got the J's, everything with the whoop. But he just showed me like your account ain't like this. I'm like, man, you crazy? Want to play big bank, take little bank? You know, I got a bankroll on me. If you ain't have a bankroll, you wouldn't nothing. Like so, you had to have a bankroll. But he showed me his account. He just showed me this account. I ain't gonna tell you, but I seen what a grown man account's supposed to look like. So, okay, I'm out here doing it wrong. I'm out here really thinking like, oh, I'm supposed to have a wad of cash in my pocket. Instead of spending it all, save it. Like, he taught me how to save money and taught me how to manage money. Like, hey, you gotta keep this much in your savings account. You gotta keep, like, of course things gonna happen. Like, of course stuff gonna happen where you gotta spend money, but you gotta be disciplined enough to know once you take that money out, you gotta put that money back. Yeah. But you get to taking so much, you just
that's what I say. Like you said, it's a discipline.
Yeah, I didn't have times where I couldn't get back to where
we all been there.
Where my goal was, so I gotta start all the way over, but it's just a discipline thing with me, so I learned that at probably 25, 26, so I'm pretty good with managing my money now, and it ain't nothing I haven't done out here. I can't buy, like I got everything I need.
I feel like that's what you get to a point where it's like, bro, like you said, in college, because I had the same situation, like in college, nobody told me about loans and nothing.
Credit card.
Nothing. I remember my college coach, he told me one time, he was like, you should get a credit card and use it for gas and pay it back. But it didn't really click because he was just one of the coaches. We didn't really, I wouldn't say we didn't respect him, but he was just one of the assistant coach. You know what I'm saying?
You joke with him.
Yeah, we joke, whatever. But now that I think back, you know, when I go, they just tell you, go to financial aid. Go to financial aid. What loans you want?
I don't know. Whatever I can get.
All of them. I literally went in there and said, just give me all of them. You want Stafford or unstafford? Both.
How much I can get from that? Okay, bring both of
They
them
just-
to me. Yeah.
So, refunds come. I was talking about, you gotta think. This is it just goes back, and the roots just goes back. I ain't never at that time had 30 bands. I got 15 the first time, 15 the second time. You know what the first thing I did? Took my car straight to the shop and put some 20 up.
That's how we was taught though. Like
What's
that's
the- I
our
thought-
culture. Like,
I put 20s, rims, new tires, tinted windows, radio, 12s, amp. Went to the mall, got like 8 pairs of shoes. It's just like, man, that's the mind. That's what you're supposed to do.
dude, like that's
You ballin'. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.